Y'all, how y'all doing? The reason young men are having zero sex. Look, I'm a child of God. I don't. This is how you know I have nothing to react to it. But I saw it and I was like, it's pretty interesting. I'm not saying like I don't know your situation. You know what? We just stop there.
Young male virginity is on the rise. Share of men under age 30 who report zero female sex partners. Zero.
I'm a child of God. I say that. All right, like don't get it confused.
Female sex partners since they turned 18. From 2008 to 2018. Look at that jump, my friends. Okay, this is what black pill and MGTOW guys always like to say. Oh, see, the juices are worth the squeeze. No, it is definitely confirmation of the Pareto principle that we've been talking about really since the early 2000s. It's not that, oh, by the way, let me clarify that for you guys too. It's not that 20% of guys are having sex with 80% of the women, as people want to misquote constantly. No, it's this, is women, 100% of women want to get with the top 20% of guys.
Yo, there's a lot of there's a lot of math going into this. I really thought it was just gonna be like I don't know, like y'all ain't getting no minutes. Like why aren't you getting no minutes? Like I don't know, gotta hit the weight room. Build your attributes up, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Your player build like something, but we getting statistics into this. Okay,
but the Pareto principle is that there's an 80-20 differential between men and women. 80%, and I will show you the stat.
First of all, can we peep homies like just pure black, and the black guitar? That shit hard. Oh, I ain't gonna cap the black hat. That's a cool.
That's here in just a moment.
That's a dope.
80% of women or 80% of men are unattractive to women. And
if he had a black desk too, you see that shit right there?
There's several different research studies that have shown this. There's probably, I think the most recent one was 2020, but there are several different data sets, let's just say, that show that women are more interested in the top 20%. So if that's the
Makes
case,
sense.
Who are the and okay, black pill guys, here's your chance. Here's your moment of glory.
What's a black pill?
So if you're in hookup culture, who are women getting with? Who do they want? Statistically speaking? Well, we're going to find that out here in just a moment too. Oh, look at that. Lack of sex is driven mainly by the young. Percent reporting no sex in the past year. Now, this is men and women, okay? Rates of no sex amongst adults over age 60 have consistently hovered around 50% and are not shown here, just so you know. So the old timers, sorry. Hey, I'm still good. I'm still in this cohort. Okay, so we can see what's going on here. This is the 18 to 29. So Generation Z are not getting laid. Does that sound to you? Like there's a hookup culture? If there is, it's a pretty one-sided hookup culture. And certainly since 2008 to 2018, and within that decade, within that 10-year span. Does that sound to you like there's a hookup culture? Because somebody's having sex. Women are definitely having sex. I'm going to read to you the data from that too. Boy, this is going to be a lot of fun. So now we're going to destroy hookup culture. Sorry. Here we go. And this is a really good one too. Okay, young men driving the decline in sex.
Oh God,
share of 100%. Men and women between the ages of 18 and 30 reporting no sex in the past year.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, females can pick who, females are the one choosing. You know what I mean? Women choose who they want to have sex with. Men choose who they want to marry. That's just how, And at the lower end in life, like, in your younger years, like, women for sure be driving. They drive that shit because it's just like, they get to choose. Men are just, I don't think this is surprising. Honestly. Right? Do you think this is? I don't think so. I think it makes sense. I mean,
okay, this is just for the year. Okay, so these are the different years from 2008 to 2018. Now, for women, it has gone up a little bit. So let's just not go too crazy, but it has gone up far more for men than it has for women. Now, here's the part of that data set that they don't show you, or that people like kind of just conveniently, push off to the side. Let's look at this one. This is really good. I might have to blow this up. Sorry, let me put this all the way to full screen.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay, so here this is from Pew Research, okay? Share of US adults who are single varies by demographic, okay? Very important. Now, we're going to correlate these two. All adults, 31%. White, black, Hispanic, you can see those numbers. Those aren't the ones I'm really looking at here. Ages, 18 to 29, 30 through 49, okay? So these are the adults who are single by demographic groups, okay? Among men, let's just go down, we've got to go to the middle one here. Among men, right, at 18 to 29,
50%.
51%. 51% between 18 and 29. How does that relate to this? How does that relate to this? Well, let's look. So 51%. Okay. Now, if you're past 30 and you're 49, well, things drop precipitously for you because probably, let's see, the average age of first marriage in the United States.
I mean, yeah, men start choosing who they marry.
29.5 for men, 28.5 or almost 29 for women. Kind of correlates with this.
As soon as men get the decision in a ballpark, shit drops. They start getting more, they start getting more partners. Oh shit.
Wow. If you're 50, 64, the odds are you're still getting laid. That's good. Maybe you either figured it out or you're married and you actually are having sex, or you're having sex enough that you're going to register on this. Now, here's the real golden data here. Among women, 18 to 29, those are the ones we're looking at because that is, again, this cohort. Okay. 32% versus 51%. So almost 20% difference right there. Well, that's pretty crazy. Now look, here's another great one. I don't know where this is coming from, but women 30 through 49, 19%.
Notice how that shit go up? See, notice how this shit go up and this way go down? I told you.
Versus men at 27%. Does that say that, now, is that indicative? Again, correlation is not causation. I realize that.
That is
but is
true.
that indicative of women not marrying or not finding Mr. Right?
Because men hate picking them. Yo, ladies, your prime, I mean, everyone's prime, I feel like, is in, like, their 20s, 18 to 30s, something like that. But, like, as far as, like, what the fuck? Let's ignore that, alright? We're still keeping it professional. What was it? Yeah, like, that's, you guys are dictating that shit, basically. But once it comes to marriage and stuff, that's in later years. Basically, I'm just saying, do what you want with that power, because that really, the ball's in your playing field right now. It's in your court in those years.
I just work here.
No bullshit.
Okay, and then you can also see high school or lesbians, the educational stuff. Then you got straight and you got lesbian. Okay, so gay, lesbian, and bisexual, man, you guys are in tough shape. All right, so that's number one. I wanted to point out, now let's look at the discrepancies here, because we're looking at the 18 to 29 cohort. So we've got 51% versus 32%. So what that means is more guys, 51%, are sexless. That means that women between the ages of 18 and 29.
Just because you're single don't mean you ain't slanging. I'm not.
Are at least
I'm just saying
20% less sexless than the guys who answered in this. Again, this is still a self-reporting.
Hey man, wait. Okay, no. Single adults are those who are not married, living with a partner. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Like, it's just saying single. Like, that's just because you haven't put a label on it. Like, this don't have this. This is really not a good indication of sex. This chart.
Throw rocks at me for that.
I'm gonna just throw that out there.
That's number one. Okay. So now here's number two. This is the other data set that I think is very important. So
most older single women are not looking to date. Why?
So here we go. Most older single women are not looking to date.
Wow.
We're gonna compare this cohort with the other one here. Okay. So a percentage
really been
of
through some
single
tough
adults
shit,
in each group says they are blank for a committed relationship and or casual dates.
Okay.
All single adults, 50% men, 49% women. Okay, this is all, okay? So 50% aren't looking, 49% are. Men, 37% are not looking, 61% are. Women, 62% are not, and 38% are.
What's older woman?
What that says to me is that women have a much higher
age is right
they're
there.
much more selective, and they're still banging, but they're not looking for the relationship. They're still unsettled as to whether or not that guy makes the good. He answers the hypergamous question: is he the best I can do? Now here we go. Ages 18 to 29. Here we go. And this is just the total. Okay, so 37% are not, and 63% are. And yet we still look and say 61% of men, right? So there's that cohort. Now here's the other one. All you data wonks are going to love this. Okay, so men, and this is the most important one here. Men, 18 to 39, still in that same cohort.
Okay.
Men, 33% are not looking, 67% are. Women, 39 and 61. Doesn't look all that much, but when you look at this, you look at the differences between lack of sex, then you begin to understand why this happens.
I really just want a straight answer. Why fuckers are not getting laid?
So there is that. Now, okay, so I'm gonna pull this out.
There's a lot of stats.
One more thing to show you.
Are a lot of y'all keeping up with this? Are y'all? I don't know if y'all. We're almost done. Got a couple seconds left.
Guys, so that's that.
Hopefully, just puts a big ass PowerPoint on. Why not? Just bold letters and shit. Summarize it all up.
You guys here real quick. See if I got anybody else here. But there's that. Okay, so my whole point in getting a wonk about that was this: why the graph goes up and down like that. Yeah, well, the reason why is because women are hypergamous, and the reason why is because 80% of guys are unattractive.